Karnataka Chief Minister has firmly shut down speculations over a possible leadership change in the state. Siddaramaiah declared that he will continue as the Chief Minister for the full 5-year term and lead the party into 2028 Assembly elections. Siddaramaiah categorically said, and I quote, "I will be Chief Minister for 5 years. I've already made this clear on 2nd of July as well, with DK Shivakumar present beside me." Listen into what he said.
No discussion taken place. That is my reply. Mr. DK Shivakumar himself said it, that there is no vacancy of the CM post. My answer is, whatever decision taken by the High Command, both of us will follow, will obey.
And his remarks come amid whispers of a mid-term power-sharing deal with Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar. Siddaramaiah, however, brushed off such suggestions, saying that there was no such understanding with the party High Command. He also rejected claims that the Congress High Command had set a 2.5-year power-sharing formula, asserting that no such decision was made. The High Command has told us that any decision they will take will be final. We've agreed to that and conveyed it multiple times, Siddaramaiah said. Now, Siddaramaiah also reiterated that Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge has already made it clear that the party's direction comes from the top, and both he and DK Shivakumar are committed to that structure.
I have to stand by him, I support him, and I don't have any objection to it. Whatever the party High Command tells and whatever he desires, it will be fulfilled.
Currently, the party is not backing you, sir, right now, because your supporters said you have sacrificed so much for the party.
I don't want to discuss anything. All lakhs of workers have supported this party. It is not only DK Shivakumar.
And while acknowledging that some MLAs back Shivakumar, Siddaramaiah noted that their numbers were limited and not representative of entire party sentiment. The message from the Chief Minister is unambiguous. There is no vacancy at the top, and he isn't stepping aside any time soon. So what's the fate of Karnataka, and whether Siddaramaiah is here to stay? Let's talk about that. Joining us on the show is Satyaprakash, who's a spokesperson for KPCC. Also will be with us very, very shortly, Basavaraj Ithnal, senior journalist. I want to come to you first, Satyaprakash ji. You know, this is something that Siddaramaiah has said before, but never so firmly. He is stating out there very categorically, clearly, that he is likely to continue and he'll be the man for the job, you know, up until the state goes to assembly elections once again. Where does it put DK Shivakumar's ambition to become the chief minister?
Smita, Mr. Siddaramaiah, our chief minister, Mr. DK Shivakumar, our Deputy Chief Minister and KPCC President, have both toiled for this party. The MLAs doesn't belong to any particular leader. MLAs belong to the Congress party. All the 138 plus 2, 140 MLAs are with the Congress party. All the 138 plus 2 are with Mr. Siddaramaiah. All the 138 plus 2 are with Mr. DK Shivakumar. Okay, there should not be any confusion as far as this is concerned. As on today, the chair is, whenever someone asks, is there a change in who will become the chief minister, a change? Mr. DK Shivakumar has said, as on today, the chief minister chair is not vacant. As and when the chief minister's chair is vacant, there are many aspirants within the Congress party, and Mr. DK Shivakumar, as the Deputy Chief Minister and KPCC President, has all the right in this world to become the Chief Minister of the state. Please understand, he has put enough hard work. 3 to 4 decades he has worked for the Congress party. He has worked day in and day out to bring Congress to power. Mr. Siddaramaiah and Mr. DK Shivakumar are like two eyes for the party. Without these two people and their hard work in 2023, it would have been difficult for the Congress party to come to power. So, Mr. DK Shivakumar has all the right to become the chief minister. Similarly, there are many leaders within the Congress party who have toiled day in, day out for the Congress party, and they also have all the right to become the chief minister of the state as and when the CM's chair falls vacant.
Okay.
This is what Mr. Siddaramaiah also said. This is what even I have said. This is what our Deputy Chief Minister also has said.
Okay,
As
but
and
it's
when
very
the
ambiguous
chair is
when you
vacant,
say,
there are many
Satyaprakash ji, it's very ambiguous when you say when the Chief Minister's chair falls vacant. And you know, one may interpret it in one too many ways as to when and how a Chief Minister's chair falls vacant. But for now, I have to ask you, you know, it does look like both DK Shivakumar as well as Siddaramaiah are likely to meet Rahul Gandhi. Do you think DK Shivakumar, his camp, is nudging in the direction of power sharing? Albeit Siddaramaiah continues to deny it on the face of it, but there seems to be some sort of struggle, you know, which appears to be brewing there.
See, Shweta, politics is art of possibilities. I don't know what will happen tomorrow. I don't know what will happen day after. But what I can say is, our AICC President, Mr. Mallikarjuna Kharge has gone on record. He said, as and when the High Command decides, till then, Mr. Siddaramaiah is the Chief Minister of the state. As and when the chair is vacant, the High Command will take a decision. The High Command means Mr. Mallikarjuna Kharge, Mr. Rahul ji, who is our leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, and ex-AICC President, Mr. Sonia ji, and our CWC will sit together. The political decision-making body will sit together and decide.
Okay.
Siddaramaiah, who has been champion of anti-Congress politics for half his career, who had been taken by Congress and given an opportunity to be Chief Minister twice. If he wants to go back on the gentleman's word, then so be it. What happens is, this sends a very strong, demoralizing message to the party cadre. For someone like DK Shivakumar, who has worked day in and day out to strengthen the party from 2022 till 2023, leading to the phenomenal victory of the party. And what DK Shivakumar is saying, my people, Vokkaligas in old Mysore region, my people supported me because they wanted to see me as Chief Minister. That's why there is a shift of 5% of voters from JDS to Congress. And he is saying, I worked hard for the party and I deserve an opportunity. In such a scenario, if you refuse, even if Siddaramaiah goes back on his word, that is going to send a strong, a demoralizing message to the party cadre who work day in and day out for the party. And number one. Number two, Siddaramaiah's courage or confidence, like I've told earlier in earlier debates also, comes from his Ahinda vote bank. He's only playing that card. And added to that, DK Shivakumar seems to be having not a comfortable support in Congress Legislative Party. That being given, that being situation, numbers in the CLP never mattered in Congress. It was always what the High Command decides. Now High Command has to take a call in November. Whatever Siddaramaiah says, whatever Surjewala says, eventually it boils down to, after 2.5 years, is DK Shivakumar going to be given an opportunity, or are you going to show him the thumb? And in that situation, what are the consequences? Why Surjewala is coming often to Bangalore and talking to so many leaders? Because either way, what are the consequences? How will handle them? If Siddaramaiah, is antagonized, how will we deal with that? If DK Shivakumar is antagonized, how do we deal with that?
It's a very precarious position. Absolutely. It's precarious for the Congress party. Yes, Satyaprakash ji, I think, Dr. Basavaraj has put it very succinctly that it's a difficult, tricky position. Chief Minister's position is not a vacancy in a government department. It's not going to be about whether there's going to be a vacancy and somebody will fill it. It will be a decision that the Congress party is going to take. Now, Congress is nearing its halfway mark towards November of this year. Are we likely to see some power sharing formula emerging more clearly perhaps in a month or two from now? Because I think your vote bank is very keenly watching as to what will happen when it comes to Chief Minister's position.
See, neither am I privy to what happened between Siddaramaiah, DKG, neither you, neither my friend Mr. Itnal. Please understand. But our leadership has so many times said that such sort of an arrangement is not there. But politics is art of possibilities. Anything might happen. In the interest of the state, in the interest of the administration, in the interest of giving a chance to someone who has toiled hard for the party, in the interest of social justice, giving positions to different sections of the society. We have to understand that 2028 is a different kettle because BJP, the castes and communals have come together. So we need a formidable leadership. The High Command will take a decision. Mr. Idnal is right. The decision will be taken by High Command. Why we say that anyone can become Chief Minister when the chair is empty is whenever that particular position becomes vacant, anyone can become the Chief Minister. You can't say he will remain Mr. X will remain Chief Minister for so long. There's no rule like that. Politics is not an employment.
No,
Politics is art of possibility.
So how does the chair
happen tomorrow.
So how does the chair become vacant, Mr. Satyaprakash? It's not employment unless you are wanting to leave the chair on your own or you are removed. How else? What is the third way in which a chair becomes vacant?
Tomorrow the High Command may decide that a bigger role for Siddaramaiah ji somewhere. So I don't know. This is art of possibilities, I'm telling you.
Okay.
So,
thank you for sharing
so
that.
Right. Did you or I think that 3 chief ministers will be there during BJP's 2 terms? We never knew, but things happened. So if you ask me, is someone going to be the CM for eternity? I don't know because I am not a Baba.
No, I agree.
I am not
100%. You're not a fortune teller, and you're not a fortune teller, and neither are we. And so we can't really predict as to what's going to happen. But before I let you both go, Dr. Basavaraj, I have to ask you my very last question. If you can answer in within a minute, sir, where does it leave us? The statement from Siddaramaiah that I'm here to stay and I'll see this term through. But again, we don't know what's going to happen. And as Mr. Satyaprakash ji is also pointing out, there could be a decision from party high command. Does it give it any more clarity? Is there any more clarity today than there was yesterday on whether Siddaramaiah will continue?
No, not at all. But Siddaramaiah seems to be playing hardball like he did 2 years ago in 2023. So be it. But primarily Siddaramaiah's concerns would be, I'm simply thinking aloud here, his concern would be, if DK Shivakumar becomes Chief Minister, what happens to my team? My followers like MB Patil or Jarkioli or so many others who are in his faction. So what happens to them? So he wants to in a scenario where there is a power change, he wants to ensure that his people are taken care of by the new dispensation. That might be his worry. That's why maybe he's pushing a hard bargain here.
All right.
Shweta,
yes.
Just I'll take 20 seconds. That's a small. See, the Congress party and all the activists are okay with anyone being the chief minister as long as the chief minister is a congressman. As simple as that. We want a congressman to be. If Siddaramaiah is going to be the chief minister for 5 years, we are more than happy. If there is another chief minister from Congress, we are very happy. We want a Congress chief minister to lead this party in 2028 elections, and he should lead it successfully in 2028 also is our point of view.
Unless something goes horribly wrong, sir, I hope it doesn't. Congress is going to stay. So I think that fear of yours can be set aside. The congressman is going to lead you up until 2028. That is for sure.